All right, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Finally home from the hospital. Oh, that's good, Bill. Glad to hear that. We are glad to hear that for you. Home is way better. All right, so this is spring break week, night number 6, and we're doing 2025 select. 4 boxes tonight. Let me start with our list. Missing payments from Lewis, James, and Archie. But Archie messaged me asking me to send him his total, and I told him, I said, I'm cutting it close getting home. Because I was over at our LCS helping them out tonight. So I said, I'm cutting it close getting home. And I said, so I'll have to send you the total when I get done. So Archie was at least trying, and so anyway, so yeah, Archie, Lewis, and James Ward are who we're missing tonight as far as payments. And then our duck race looks like this. We're looking for the top 3 in the duck race. And we got 15 spots. Dave on top and bottom. Everybody else is in the middle there, kind of the meat of the sandwich. All right. There's that. And I need 15 ducks. Let's set this. We'll shuffle them one time. If you guys hear my son, he's playing his game with his friends, and they're having a good old time. So here we go. Doing okay. Oh, yeah, Brian, I'm good, man. How are you doing? Have you had your spring break yet? Duck 15 takes the win. 15 is going to be Dave. Dave Colasar. Second place is Duck 3. That's going to be Michael Clay. And third place is Duck 1. That's also Dave. Dave got a 2-for-1 there. This week has been busy, hasn't it? I will tell you, but doing a break every single day. By this point in the week, you're like, man, I don't think I could do, I don't know how some of those big time breaker places, companies, groups, whatever. I don't know how some of those guys do this stuff around the clock and the way they do it. But part of it's because they got a lot of people helping and in the background doing stuff, where I'm just a one-man operation. So anyway, that's why we only do this once a year, because I can't keep up any other if we did more. But anyways, so again, congrats to Dave for first and third, and Michael Clay on second in the duck race. Good job to you guys. And let's get started. I think I showed you the 4 boxes, but I'll show you anyway one more time. Got our boxes up there. Let's do it to it. Lucky box. Here we go. Number 1. Ooh, okay. We're going to start out with a tie-dye. Ross Chastain. Tie-dye. Watermelon Man. Going to Eric Patton. 9/25. Down to a 0.1% chance to win our bracket. I haven't checked it at all this week, so I haven't really been paying attention to who's doing well or who's leading or any of that. I need to take a look at it, I guess, tonight. Tricolor Austin Beers. About this time in the tournament is when you can kind of start figuring out who's going to make a real push. After the first round, it's still kind of like, At this point, things start sorting themselves out a little more. 3/49, Jeff Gordon going to Gavin. Then we got the filler and Jeremy Clements. Todd Gilliland, blue. It's going to go to JJ, 24/175. Way better at ducks than basketball picks, apparently. That's funny. Purple, Daniel Hemrick. $78/85. Going to JJ. Got a silver Corey Day. Purple Frankie Muniz. I was about to say, when are we going to start seeing some hits here? Frankie's going to Dave. 134/199. And first auto, silver signatures, Bobby Labonte. That's going to go to Storm Ghost. Very nice. Well done, Storm Ghost. Red Christopher Bell for JJ. 74/125. Alan Kowicki tricolor. They keep surviving. Yeah. Sometimes that's how you make it, though, is you just got to survive, any way means, or any means possible. Any way means that that was not the correct way to say that, was it? Got a blue Christian Rose. $35 of 175. Anyway means. Well, anyway means. 3 of 49, Taylor Gray. Trackside Action Signatures, purple. Yeah, that made no sense. Going to Brad. Oh, goodness. Apparently in my head it sounded okay too. But then once it came out the mouth, it was like, oop, that made no sense. Noah Gragson, silver. This one should have our patch in it because we still haven't seen a patch yet out of this box. Corey Day. Terry Labonte. We got a white Denny. Denny goes to Brad. $68 of 99. Dennis Hamlin. And then we're going to go 34 of 49. Sparks Red, Kyle Larson. That belongs to John Saltz. Nice hit, John. And that's the end of box number 1, just like that. So I was telling you guys I was helping my LCS. What's happening there is my LCS is really only direct with Topps, and Topps has really put a lot of pressure on their card shops to be doing breaks. And so, they're kind of feeling that heat. And so they actually went out and bought like these really fancy cameras that are all like overhead, and it's like multi-view, so you can do all kinds of really cool stuff. And like I said, there's just a lot you can make happen with it, which is great. Super expensive. I think he said he spent over $3,000 on equipment alone. Probably more than that by the time he's had everything run and installed. And I think they're finding out they're going to have internet run, like their own standalone internet, which is going to be even more costly, because to run a stream of that quality, you've got to basically have your own feed for it. So Ross is at a 125, going to Eric. But anyway, some of the stuff that they've got, like the way the cameras work and stuff, is really, really cool. It's fun, just kind of seeing it all operate. I think the end game there is going to be to eventually do Fanatics Live stuff, because he's direct with Topps. So I think I was getting ready to say the G word. It's not. It's orange. Orange Chase Briscoe. I was getting ready to say gold. Very much a color match, though, for Chase Briscoe in the Bass Pro colors. Going to Troy, 22 of 49. Tricolor, 𝐒𝐞𝐤𝐧𝐠. And then we got a red and Fuego, Brendan Queen. Going to Dave. 55 and 99 for Butterbean. And Corey Day in the back. Purple, Corey Day. For John Saltz. No. Corey Day is James Ward. My mistake. I was reading Connor Daly, and obviously they're right beside each other. Corey Day goes to James Ward. 19 of 125. John has Connor. My mistake. Eric Amarola, kind of a glove match with the lime green. We're almost done with the lime green gloves too, by the way. We're almost at the bottom of that box. Then we're going to switch colors. AA goes to William Steele out of 75. I think the next round of gloves is more like a baby blue color or a Carolina blue. I believe that's what those next boxes are. Silver Dale Jarrett. Kyle Busch, purple. Going to Gary. $31 of 199. And then we got a Legendary Signatures, Darrell Waltrip. He kind of went off the sticker a tad, but still nice. DW going to Glenn. You got most of it. It's just that little whoop there and then maybe the little bottom part of the P maybe. He went off the sticker at the bottom a little bit more maybe. But you got the majority. You got 90% of the signature there. It would probably help if they put the stickers on a different color sheet than white so that when they go to sign them, they can see. Of course, they're clear stickers, so I don't know if it would still make it tough to see, probably. You'd almost have to have like a border around each sticker that says sign within this space. I'm sure it's tough, though. I mean, I know I complain about stuff like that sometimes, but if you sit down and sign 500 or 1,000 or 1,500 autographs in an afternoon, your hand is going to be screaming. And I'm sure, mistakes are going to be made. And so, Brent Cruz, blue. Going to Michael Amundsen. Out of 175. I don't love these weekends where we don't have a truck race. 23 of 25, short print, tie-dye, Riley Herbst. Going to Dave. Hearing D. Oh, yeah, for sure, Scott. That was cool. That was awesome. He still knows how to do it. Silver, Brandon Jones. Just wait until the random 3 p.m. Friday after. Oh, I'm sure, Scott. I'm sure. You know, I'm kind of newer to the truck scene than... because I haven't always paid as much attention. Silver, David Reagan. Oh, yeah. Well, DW probably thought, you know what, this might be the last time I do this. You know, or maybe they'll invite him back to do it again next year or something, but it's not, I don't think it's going to be a all the time thing. So maybe he figured, hey, I got to give it all she got. You know, really wind it up. Purple Chase Elliott. Going to Paul. 52 out of 85. And then we're going to go Sam Mayer, Sparks. That'll go to Lewis. And that's the end of that box. Let me move our cards out of the way slightly. Give me a little bit of room to operate. And I'm going to open some more top loads. We're going to need more. We're going to need more top loaders. Yeah, so I still haven't had dinner yet. I was so to tell you guys what I was doing is I was at the card shop helping them out with some breaks. What did we break tonight? We broke 3 boxes of... It was 3 boxes of what? Celebrations? If that sounds right. It had like the mascots in it, which was kind of cool. It was all baseball breaks though. So it was 3 boxes of, I think, celebrations. And then we did a mixer that had a box of Bowman's Best and a box of museum collection. The museum collection was pretty awesome. We pulled a couple really nice patch cards in that. Don't ask me details because I don't remember, truthfully, because I'm not a baseball aficionado. But they were nice. So, orange Frankie Muniz out of 49. Frankie goes to Dave. Dave's killing it tonight. So anyway, we did those breaks and kind of hung out in the shop a little bit. Yeah, the cards were really nice, Scott. Museum was really nice. I mean, obviously, it's a super high-end product. Like, I'm guessing it's probably, it's got to be, what, $400 or $500 a box, something like that. I'm basing off of the break that we filled. So, tricolor Zane Smith. But anyway, by the time we got done with all that, and I thought, I haven't had dinner yet, and it was like 8:15. I ordered a pizza from Little Caesars, nothing fancy. And as I'm driving home, I swing through Little Caesars, and they were absolutely slammed. 13 of 49 and Fuego, Justin Allgaier, going to Lewis. So, had to wait there for a while, which is understandable, Friday night. And they had some young, like, teenage girls in there working. And I'm guessing they might have been fairly new, because they weren't, like, they were doing everything they could. They just weren't, like, you could tell they haven't been slinging pizzas for, 2 years. Like, they were fairly new to what was going on. And so, had to wait a while. And I didn't get, Dave's talking about the hot and ready. I didn't get the hot and ready. Actually, I like to get their deep dish. They call it, like, Detroit style deep dish. I like that. I mean, I like the hot and ready too, don't get me wrong, but anyway, 1 of 25, Sam Mayer for Lewis. You'll find I'm not very picky on pizza whatsoever. I mean, I'm pretty much a pepperoni and cheese guy, but other than that, it can be a frozen, Red Baron or Tony's. It can be a, Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's, Donato's, whatever, Little Caesars. I'm really not fussy about my pizza. $58 to 175, Swervin' Irvin. I'm a huge pizza person, that, like, I love pizza. So, but like I said, I'm not fussy about what kind, really. The only thing that starts to bother me, like, I can eat pizza every day probably, but I need to change up where it's from and the styles a little bit. You know what I mean? But if I can change it up here and there, I'm golden. Scott says, Little Caesars is where I draw the line on pizza. I'll take a frozen pizza over it. I understand, Scott. Yeah. You're not the first person that's told me that. It's okay. I like frozen pizza too. J-Mac Red. 14 out of 125. There's a local place here for Columbus that I love. Trackside Action signature is Jesse Love. Jesse Love goes to Dave Blazevich. Nice one, Dave. But anyway, there's a local place here for Columbus that's called Massey's Pizza. If you're ever in this area and you're looking for a good pizza, Massey's Pizza is really, really good. It's my favorite. They put like a cornmeal underneath the crust, and they absolutely load their pizza with toppings. Like the pepperoni pizza, you will not be able to, like, you'll know that there's cheese because, I mean, you can see a little bit of it, but basically when you look at the pizza, it's just pepperoni across the whole thing. And they do the kind of the cup style that kind of crisp up a little bit. Oh, their pizza's really good. They call themselves the Cadillac of pizza. But it was the wrong direction for where I wanted to go. $40 of 85, Denny Hamlin. Purple. Going to Brad. Mama Koozies stuffed crust from Aldi it's a frozen. So, Todd, we get when we go to Aldi, we get pizzas there that's Mama something, but they're not in the frozen section. They're in the take and bake. So they're just refrigerated pizzas that you know what I mean? Like they're not actually frozen, and they're really big and they're really good. We haven't gone to Aldi in a while, but I do like those pizzas. They're good. Pepperoni and banana pepper is my go-to. Yeah, that's my wife. My wife loves banana pepper. She likes a little more variety and toppings than I do. So she likes, like, she would eat like pepperoni, sausage, banana pepper, mushroom, that kind of thing. where I'm pretty much pepperoni and cheese. I do like green pepper, which is a little bit random, and I don't mind banana pepper. Like if you said, hey, we're going to get pizza tonight and you're coming over and we're ordering pepperoni and banana pepper, I'll eat it. Like I don't mind it, but if I'm ordering it myself, I probably won't order it that way for just me, kind of thing. Purple Christian Rose. Going to JJ. 134 or 199. Do the take and bake at Hy-Vee. You guys have Hy-Vee out there where you live, Scott? I didn't realize. I guess I should have known that. They're a Midwest brand, aren't they? $96 and $99. Blue Signatures Kaz Grala. Going to Larry. Hy-Vee and Dillon's, which is Kroger. Yeah. Yeah, we have Kroger here, so. But when you see the trucks for Kroger, they'll have all the different, like, you know, depending on what region you live in, what they are, and Dillon's is usually on those trucks, so. Used to do buffalo chicken, spinach, and feta from our local pizza shop. That was buffalo chicken, spinach, and feta. You know, I'd try that, JJ. I like buffalo chicken. I'm not a big spinach. I mean, I'll eat spinach like on my subs from Subway or something. I would try that, though. That does sound good. Silver Justin Allgaier. I've had barbecue chicken pizza before, too, and it's good. It's weird. Like, when you got to prepare your brain for not what you're used to. You know, when you have a different pizza that's got barbecue chicken pizza that's got barbecue sauce instead of, you know, red sauce. It's weird to make your brain. But like I've told you guys, I'm super picky, so. I probably have the palate of my 8-year-old, and my wife would verify that probably. Kyle Petty, 10 and 175, going to Jeremy Teetsworth. Sabaro. Oh, now Sabaro, Scott, now you're talking my language, man. What's sad is there's no Sabaro near me within about 40 minutes. I got to drive at least 45 minutes to get to one. Because I love Sabaro pizza. The New York style in general, at the top of my list. Selective swatches, Chris Busher. Going to David. Yeah, so I started talking to you guys about my pizza tonight, and then I don't think I ever did finish telling you that I haven't eaten any of it yet. When we're done with the break, I'm going to go eat. 2-slice combo. Oh, yeah. I used to when we had the Sabaro in our mall, I would go in and get a whole pizza, and just bring it home. Empty box. That's what happens when they close all. Exactly, Dave. Exactly. I keep saying that somebody, if somebody does this, bring me in and I'll be a partner on it or whatever. But I keep saying that somebody somewhere should just build a food court. You should just build a food court and have nothing, not in the mall, just a standing building where everybody can drive to the food court and get all the different things in one location. I think that would be killer. Didn't even know you could get a whole pizza. Oh, yeah, for sure, Scott. Yep, you can get a whole pizza. Purple Connor Daly. I can remember back in the day when Sbarro also had a deep dish pizza, which was fantastic. 41 on $1.99. When I would go there, I would get one slice of their traditional and one slice of the deep dish. Connor going to John. 𝐁𝐞𝐞𝐤. Now, we don't have that here. We have Taco Bell, and then there's Taco John's starting to pop up at like gas stations. Yeah, the only reason our mall near where we live is open is because there is a Dick's Sporting Goods attached to the one end, and they're building a Rural King on the other end, which is going to keep it afloat. But Amarola is going to go to William Steele. We just got I may have told you guys already, but we just got a Chick-fil-A like 10 minutes from our house, which I've already been there like 3 times since they've opened. I love Chick-fil-A. And then the other direction, about 15 minutes away, the other direction, we just got a new 𝐒𝐫𝐲𝐫𝐬, which we haven't gone there. I haven't gone to 𝐒𝐫𝐲𝐫𝐬 since I was working on the road, and I think I was in like North Carolina the last time I ate at one. Amarola Red going to William Steele. $118 or $125. I worked for Chick-fil-A for years. Oh, nice, Todd. I get, my wife and I went through the Chick-fil-A for breakfast the other day, and I'm not a big breakfast, I don't like breakfast sandwiches and I'm a pancakes and bacon or waffles and bacon kind of person, or French toast and bacon. That's kind of what I like. So I'm not a big, I don't get other stuff for breakfast really. But we went through because she wanted to get something, and I made the comment about getting a milkshake. If you didn't know, you can get a milkshake at Chick-fil-A for breakfast. Chandler Smith goes to William Steele. I have known that since 2006, 2007. When I was down in Columbus, Georgia, Fort Benning, Columbus, Georgia, we were working there with the blimp, and we would stop there every morning, and the one pilot would ask me, "Do you want anything?" And I'd say no. And he finally caught on that I was never going to get anything to eat. And he said, "Why don't you just get a milkshake or something?" And I said, "No, there's no way they'll do a milkshake for breakfast." And he goes, "Oh, they will." Well, he was right. And then the rest, every day for the next 6 weeks, I had a milkshake for breakfast. Host of our NASCAR parallel going to Sea Salt. 6, 7. I did it again, didn't I, Scott? Tricolor BK. Yeah, any time of the day. It's fantastic. Blue Denny. 37 out of 49. I'll tell you guys my big argument with like McDonald's and Wendy's and all the fast food joints when they do breakfast. This will tell you how much of an 8-year-old I am. I don't understand why when you're McDonald's and probably your number one, if you had to guess what McDonald's number one food menu item is, what would you guess? I would assume it's French fries, right? Like, I think most people, when you think McDonald's, that's probably the first thing you think of is French fries. Why don't they serve French fries for breakfast? Like, you have the fryer on, you're frying hash browns, it's a potato. Why not just serve your go-to thing, which is French fries? Because I don't really care for hash browns, and I'd much prefer to have a box of fries for breakfast. I've always wondered that about all places, though. Why don't they just serve French fries instead of all these other forms of potato? Trackside action signatures, Connor Daly. Connor Daly this time does go to John Saltz. I had them mixed up earlier, but we got it right this time. Bojangles does. Nice. Get to know your local workers and they'll toss. Oh, that's a good tip, Dave. That's a good tip. Luke Fenhouse, purple. Chick-fil-A, you can ask for fries and they'll make them. Oh, I didn't know that. Will they make you nuggets for breakfast too, Todd? Because if so, I'm in like Flynn. 78 to 85, Luke. Going to Jake. If I can go there and get my lunch meal for breakfast, that's going to be dangerous. No way. All right, Todd, I'm going to hold you to this. I'm going to go try it. One day next week, I'm going to go try to get my lunch, because I get like a 12-piece, waffle fries, and a milkshake. I'm going to go try it one day for breakfast time. Get nuggets and mac and cheese and put in... Oh, now I've heard of a lot of people doing that, Scott, and that is probably delicious. I do like their mac and cheese. No, you're right, Dave. I really don't see them saying no. They probably, can I get, nuggets, waffle fries, and a milkshake? And the answer would be, my pleasure. Orange, Bill Elliott, 22 of 49. I'll tell you what, they know how to run a business. Bill Elliott goes to Dave in the filler. Selective swatches, Bobby Lavani. We could probably turn the country over to Chick-fil-A executives, and they might have this country humming. They'd have it humming like it's a drive-through. Bobby Labonte goes to Storm Ghost. I try to play games when I go, like if I go to Chick-fil-A and go inside where you're interacting with people, I try to say thank you like as many times as I can. Every time you get the same response. We'd be closed on Sundays. Hey, Brad, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to have everything closed on Sunday. I remember when I went to Germany and visited my sister and brother-in-law, everything in Germany is closed on Sunday. You can't go anywhere on Sunday. I mean, there's like maybe a gas station or something, but nothing's open. Stores, restaurants, it's all closed. Connor Mozak, purple out of 199. goes to JJ. Now, maybe that's different because that was quite a while ago. That was, you know, coming up on 20 years ago. Maybe that's changed. But once I got used to it, it wasn't weird at all. It was just like, well, you're not going there on Sunday, you know. Tricolor Danica. I'll be honest, this break wasn't the best this week. Of all of ours this week so far, this one wasn't the best. What a blue law was. Oh, no, I don't know what that is, Dave. Remember how to make everything they used to do. That's all right, Todd. As long as, you know, I see no problem with any of that. You know, all those types of jobs and, you know, when you used to work somewhere for a while and if you enjoyed where you were at or at least didn't dislike it, then, you know, who cares? Like, I have really good memories of working at the grocery store when I was a teenager. And it's random, the things that I remember that I was like, oh yeah, that was a lot of fun, or I really enjoyed doing that, you know? So, all right, let me hit you guys with a recap, and then we're going to put a bow on this tonight. Tomorrow at 6:30 is when we'll post the next one, and it'll be 2019 Victory Lane. You know, the big thing with 2019 is it's pretty much, aside from BK, it's all on-card autos. You get a lot of patch autos with 19 Victory Lane. Some really cool patches. You can get printing plates. You know, it's a little bit more stripped down, just like 2018, but you can get some really nice stuff in it. So, good opportunity for some nice on-card autos for sure. So that'll be tomorrow, and then of course on Sunday at 1 o'clock, National Treasures full case break. So that's our next two, and just for Scott Dixon and other, it's been my pleasure. Oh yeah, well there you go. I hope everybody had a good time tonight, even though the cards maybe weren't stellar. So we had tie-dye Ross Chastain to 25, Bobby Labonte, Chris Buescher, Sam Mayer, and red Kyle Larson. Autographs, Jesse Love, Chandler Smith, Kaz Gralla, Taylor Gray, Bobby Labonte, Darrell Waltrip, Connor Daly, and Riley Herbst with the tie-dye. I mean, nothing that you're like, oh, that's not good, you know, but just nothing. We're always looking for like that gold or something extra that jumps out, you know, at us a little bit. So, anyways, that's all we got for tonight. Everybody have a great rest of your evening. I'm going to go finally eat my pizza that I've been talking about for the last hour with you guys. And hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow. So until then, we'll see y'all next time.